Hey guys, welcome back to GreyWolf TV. We are continuing with the X-Files. This is now episode 10. The last episode, I'm not going to really do too much of a recap on. Apparently, according to a lot of you guys in the comments, it wasn't a very popular episode amongst X-Files fans in particular. It was all about a space shuttle and the guy, the astronaut, who brought something back from him, from up there. And in the end, despite numerous attempts to try and stop this thing, he found the only way in the end was to throw himself out of a building. But he was trying to give away the issues that the shuttle had without revealing his identity. Anyway, we're not going to focus on it too much. We're going to get straight on with the next one. So let's go watch episode 10.
We got a fire off County Road D7, 2 miles west of the Canyon Ridge intersection. Suggest we dispatch fire crews, over?
Sir? Sorry to disturb you, sir, but we've picked up an unidentified bogey. I think you should see the replay for yourself. Hit ground just west of Lake Michigan outside Townsend, Wisconsin.
The tracking and impact prediction team calculated impact at over 800 miles per hour.
What she tracked was a meteor. Its aberrant movement was obviously due to instrument malfunction.
But, sir...
Your report will reflect these facts. Is that clear?
I love how they just plausible deniability. Oh shit, there's something in the woods. He did.
15,000 miles into space. We use it to track and monitor the 7,087 man-made objects that orbit the Earth. During the Cold War, his job was to prevent technologies from downed U.S. aircraft from getting into Soviet hands.
Oh, okay.
He's part of a crash retrieval unit.
Yeah.
I'd say you have 24 hours.
Before it's gone.
Before the entire area is sanitized. After that, be like nothing ever happened.
Yeah. Okay, you're not getting past that. That's a bit elaborate, isn't it?
There's a general briefing at 2200 hours. We'll first go to headquarters for live rounds.
Live rounds, sir?
You got a problem with that?
No, sir. We were told that this is just a drill.
Come on, show us, show us. Whoa. What did I just say?
You just made the worst mistake of your life, Agent Mulder.
Yeah, he's good at doing that.
What? One that's taking pictures put anyone's life at risk.
You violated a U.S. government quarantine, and that's a federal crime. I have my orders, and the license to execute them as I see fit. I suggest you forget what you saw or what you think you saw.
We've got a downed craft in those woods, sir. Troops carrying live rounds.
Oh, let me introduce myself. My name is Max Fenig. I'm with the National Investigative Committee of Aerial Phenomenon.
Oh, okay.
Did you see anything? Did you get close? Me, I saw nothing. I didn't see anything.
What makes you so sure there's something out there?
Same thing that makes you so sure?
I didn't know there room service.
This isn't funny, Mulder.
Do you mean Max?
Who?
Max from Nightcap.
Oh, he's gone.
Try explaining that to Section Chief McGrath. He stepped over Blevins, ordering a full inquiry with a recommendation. Mulder, he wants to shut down the X-Files, and he wants you out of the Bureau.
Okay, I'm all ears. What was it?
It was a downed Libyan jet with a nuclear warhead.
Crap.
Over U.S. airspace. Besides, no human pilot walked away from the wreckage I saw.
Well, maybe he ejected. Mulder, the hearing is tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock.
That gives us 24 hours to investigate. Looks like housekeeping hasn't been here yet.
Shh.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
We at NICAP have been following your career really closely ever since you became involved with the X-Files.
Following my career? How?
With the Freedom of Information Act.
How did you recognize me?
Well, I saw your picture in a trade publication once. Hey, you want to see something amazing? Come with me.
Okay.
State-of-the-art search and intercept, up to 100 channels per second. Currently, I'm jacked into local fire and police departments, mobile unit broadcast in scan mode, Townsend Sheriff's Department, 2 nights ago.
Wow.
We got a fire off County Road D7,
That was
2
the
miles west of the
sheriff.
Canyon Ridge intersection. Suggest we dispatch fire crews, over?
35 minutes later, presumably from the fire crew, reception got wiggy for some reason.
This is Unit 53, man down. Request medevac. I said request medevac. What the hell? Charlie, we got a situation here.
Yes, sir. Every inch of ground is being covered, dug up, squeezed, and sifted. No, sir, it will not get away. Not this time.
They know.
On the northeast
Infrared?
side. What speed? 7 miles per hour, sir.
Search and destroy.
Do your soldiers even know what they're chasing?
Search and destroy.
Yes, sir.
So-
Must have been an animal.
Oh my god. It looks like some sort of electrical discharge.
The men who came in here, the way they pushed us all around.
Dr. Oppenheim, tell us about the deputy. You saw him that night, didn't you?
Yes, and 3 others from a fire crew. They were all DOA with 5th and 6th degree burns to over 90% of their bodies.
Oh my god.
These kinds of burns, Scully.
Yeah, so have I in Hiroshima at Ground Zero.
I'm talking about close encounter mortalities. I have a stack of X-Files reporting the same clinical results.
Oh, more than burned. To have 5th and 6th degree burns from radiation, you'd have to be stood in the middle of the bloody nuclear core. You're not catching it, are you?
Can't you see that by chasing it down like an animal, you leave it no choice but to defend itself? How many
Oh,
more
boy.
people have to die before you rethink your approach?
Outside this emergency room, you can do whatever you want. But in here, I call the shots.
Yes.
Assuming, of course, you want me to take care of your men.
Shit.
Max, it's me, Fox Mulder. You okay? You were having some kind of seizure.
Seizure? I haven't had an episode in 7 years, not since I went on medication.
Oh, okay. There's something behind his ear. The hell is that? 3 centimeter scar below the something.
I want you to take a look at something first.
What?
Max. There's an unusual incision behind his left ear.
Implant?
I've seen this incision twice before.
Tracker?
2 women, 1,000 miles apart. No way of knowing each other, no relation. Both claim to have been abducted by aliens.
Bingo.
The man is taking powerful antipsychotic
That's
drugs
nothing to do with
in
it.
his RV.
They're for his epilepsy.
Not all of them. Dilantin is an anticonvulsant, but Meloril is used exclusively to treat schizophrenia.
Now, could you at least take a look at the scar and give me your medical opinion?
Though I am reading a much larger craft this time.
Meteor, Miss Cork.
A much larger meteor. Sir. Well, sir, the meteor seems to be hovering over a small town in eastern Wisconsin.
Really? When was the last time a meteor just hovered? It's on top of his rig. Okay. Oh.
Hey, Max.
Mulder, look at this.
Oh, what is that, blood? Think about it, Scully. Max is a gypsy, a nomad, right?
Yeah, so what?
So he intercepted Deputy Wright's last call to his dispatcher, which means he was here in Townsend, Wisconsin, the night of the crash. If Max was abducted, that would go a long way to explaining his obsessions. And if we figure that out, you can be sure that Colonel Henderson has as well.
Don't do this.
Sir, we've apprehended the target. It's just a civilian.
Negative, Falcon Patrol. Take him with extreme caution.
Or maybe not.
They're dead.
Yeah. They were after him back.
Stop it. It hurts. No, it's me. They're coming from me. Now I know that's why they're coming from me.
Hold it right there.
not in the hospital now, Dr. Scully. Omega team report.
Omega team in position.
He's a delusional schizophrenic.
Keep her clear. Did you say 3 forms?
That's affirmative. You are approximate
3?
third, approaching from 40
Oh, it's there.
meters.
It is there.
Don't let him take me.
I won't let him take you. Come on,
I'm not sure he can stop it.
come with me.
Uh-oh. See what I mean?
Max! Max!
Why am I... That's really bright.
Sir, this is Alpha Team Leader. Except for our men, I'm only picking up 1 figure inside. I do not copy that.
Just Mulder. It's taking him.
He's gone. They got to him first. They beat us, Colonel.
Was Agent Mulder ever assigned to investigate matters related to the evacuation of Townsend, Wisconsin?
No, sir.
Thank you, Agent Scully.
Sir, request permission to make a statement.
Request denied.
Denied.
Sir, it's
they don't
unfair
care.
to judge Mulder by the same criteria.
You're dismissed, Agent Scully.
Over a dozen men lost their lives, and you want me to respond to issues of protocol?
You failed to obtain proper authorization for your actions.
Because I knew it wouldn't be forthcoming.
Contamination.
Oh, toxic contamination. Are we back in that? You read my report. Explain the disappearance of Max Fenig. The man was abducted. We all know it. Everybody in this room knows it.
Yeah.
That Fenig's body was found 2 hours later in a cargo container.
Then what can I say?
Just stitched it all
How
up.
can I disprove lies that are stamped with an official seal? No government agency has jurisdiction over the truth.
Mulder's conduct was in clear violation, not only of Bureau procedures, but of federal law. The committee's case was airtight. You've ruined the last best chance we had to get rid of him.
But his occasional insubordination is, in the end, far less dangerous.
With respect, sir. Less dangerous than what?
Than having him exposed to the wrong people.
I'd rather keep
Always
him.
keep your friends close, Mr. McGrath.
Enemies closer.
But keep your enemies closer.
So, we get a bit more on Deep Throat. That was a really good episode. So, episode 10, Fallen Angel, which was their code name for a downed UFO, alien creature, whatever. So Deep Throat has just given us a little bit something more there. He has previously said, I will feed you information when it suits my interests. He's obviously, whoever he is, he's way up the chain of command. And I don't even know what chain of command, whether it's government, military, both. I have no idea. More than likely government, because they go higher than military usually. But he's absolutely right. The pig-headedness of the other guy thinking, oh, let's just get rid of an insubordinate agent who doesn't do as he's told and is exposing things or trying to expose things that we don't want exposed. Whether that guy even knows whether half of what is going on or not, probably not. He's just told to do his job. Deep Throat knows. And he's right with the keep the enemy closer thing. You keep him in-house. You let him stray so far and then you pull him back. But what is the actual end goal of what Deep Throat's after? Does he actually secretly kind of want all of this exposed, but can't be seen in his position to either approve that, want that, come out and say it, allow it to happen? He's got to feed Mulder breadcrumbs every now and again and make it look like he's just somebody who's discovering it all by himself and not being led or given anything from anyone. further up the chain. Because I think he does eventually want all of this to be known. But because of whoever this guy may be, or what he knows and who he knows or who he's involved with, I mean, it could even go all the way towards the top to Commander-in-Chief. We don't know. But that was a good episode. So they've took Max back. It was the reason it crash landed in that town in the first place is because he was already here. And I like how they tied in the fact that he was one of these guys who was a UFO enthusiast, conspiracy theorist, whatever it is you want to call it. And it turned out he's actually an abductee and wasn't aware of it. Whether that was a culmination of his epilepsy creating memory blanks, or them doing it as well, whatever this thing was behind the ear. I want to know more about that. I don't think that's the last time we were going to see that sort of telltale, whatever it is, incision, tracker, whatever they've put behind the ear. I think it's an implant of some kind for him to be able to track them. And Scully does my head in at times, because yes, she's there to keep him grounded and keep him wandering off the path of just connecting everything that's an X-File with aliens. But at the same time, when she is confronted with absolute lies, like how this was about, oh, it's a down Libyan jet and it's an exposed nuclear core, and you should know as a doctor you don't get 5th and 60-degree burns from getting in close proximity to some sort of nuclear warhead. You would have had to have been wherever it has gone off for that to happen. And whenever anything takes place that's of a paranormal event or alien or anything that defies our known laws of physics and everything, she's never present. I know they do it on purpose. But from not the viewer's standpoint, from Mulder's point of view, you would be like, can you please, just next time we're investigating something, you not wander off and do anything, because I keep witnessing all this stuff and you're never here. And as soon as you turn up, it's gone. It must be really frustrating. And Mulder's right with what he said at the end there, even though we know that investigation has just been blocked and stopped by Deep Throat. How am I supposed to compile evidence, put reports together, investigate these things if everything I do and say and see and witness is all denied with a government seal? It must be incredibly frustrating. But that's what the X-Files is, and that's why I love it. Because you never know where it's going to go. I don't actually remember ever seeing that episode, so I probably didn't. I don't recall a single thing from it whatsoever. So we will be back with episode 11, which is going to be called Eve, in 2 or 3 days time, guys. If you want to watch this in full length, don't forget it is available to both Patreon and YouTube channel members. If you want to check that out, it's in the description, or if you want to do it through the actual channel, you can click on the join tab, and if you join as a Wolf member or high, we'll have access to that as well. I will be back for that episode very soon. Until then, by all means, leave all your conspiracy theories and all your comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, you should be by now. If you like the X-Files, hit that sub. I will see you for episode 11. Till then, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Brilliant episode. Can't wait for the next. Take care.